In the summer of 1997, a young woman burst out of the woods near São Paulo, barefoot, bleeding, and screaming for help. She had rope burns on her wrists, bruises on her neck, and her clothes were torn. When police arrived, she could barely speak. Her escape would expose one of the most notorious killers Brazil had ever seen, a man who had been hiding in plain sight for almost a year. The woman told police she had been approached by a friendly, soft-spoken motorcycle courier. He said his name was Francisco. He smiled, he seemed trustworthy, and he told her he knew a safe, secluded place in the park where she could take photos for modeling agencies. It was the same lie he'd used before, but this time, the victim survived. She said Francisco led her deep into the woods, far away from the main trails, and the moment she turned her back, he attacked. She fought harder than he expected. She clawed at him, kicked, screamed, and at some point wriggled out of his grip just long enough to run. Her escape gave police details they never had before: what he looked like, how he talked, how he lured women. For months before this, bodies had been turning up inside São Paulo's massive Parque do Estado. The woods were so large and so dense that most people had no idea what was happening. Victims were always found far off the trails, hidden under branches or leaves, but not too hidden. Francisco wanted them discovered, just not right away. Because he visited the park constantly, authorities later realized he had been checking on the crime scenes, making sure nature kept them concealed just long enough. And although the murders spanned less than a year, they caused panic across São Paulo. After the survivor escaped and described him, police released a composite sketch. Within days, dozens of women came forward. I met him. He tried to take me to the park. He used the same story on me. With the pressure rising, Francisco fled the city. A man recognized him from the news and called the police. Francisco was arrested without a fight. At the station, he did something unexpected. He confessed almost immediately. He admitted to at least 10 murders, though investigators believe the true number is higher. He described every detail: how he approached his victims, where he brought them, the exact places he left them in the park, details only the killer could have known. He was sentenced to 121 years in prison, but the horror he left behind remained in the memories of the city's residents. And if it wasn't for that survivor, no one would have ever known a monster was hiding in that park. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, look twice. Monsters blend in.